Hello everyone, welcome to an interesting episode of the Backrooms Documentaries. In this episode, I will explain another level called The Void. This level isn't entirely nothingness, but it has some interesting creatures and anomalies. Without further ado, enjoy this episode. The Void is an enigmatic level of the Backrooms with a survival difficulty of Class Void, corrupted, lethal, hopeless. The Void is an endless expanse of land. There are no structures, and the time of day is what looks like night. The Void is said to be comprised of dead matter, erased organisms, and the remnants of entities that are now long gone. At the center of the Void, there is a giant eye that can cause the end of a wanderer's journey. In the Void, there can also be weird rocks, along with floating islands and fault lines. The Void is usually inaccessible, but it's still possible to enter it. Cuts and tears in the universe itself can open up, acting as portals that lead to this level. The landscape is always barren and empty, but I did say earlier that there are no actual buildings, but the only structures in the Void are pillars from the ground with large spikes on top, rock formations with huge arcs, and cylinders that are made of stone, along with obsidian. Some of the stone pillars have holes in them, which have no unique features. The Void in its overall structure is a floating island, along with multiple other islands around it. The other floating islands have no other features other than the main island, besides having a few entities there. The Void cannot be trusted nor relied on because of its properties, measurements, and the fact that it's basically impossible to escape. Also, time in the Void is also corrupted, meaning it just stays still while in this level. First up on the list, there are entities called the Corrupted. I will summarize each entity in a short form paragraph. The Corrupted are humanoid figures that are black and purple, resembling the color scheme of the Void. They are meant to resemble the unfortunate wanderers who weren't able to escape the Void. Next up, there are entities called Spychards. Spychards are backpack-sized spiders that can attach themselves to any sort of surface of any material. They are hostile to every type of organism, controlling their minds and offering them to their leader, the Grand Spychard. The third entity species in the Void is a series of entities called Aspects. Aspects are floating orbs with anomalous gravitational abilities. They can carry things that are around 155 times the size of their own physical structures. They got these abilities from enslaving the souls of corrupted beings who got lost in the Void. The fourth entity species on this list are called Ironclads. There is only one Ironclad in the Void, but it is a giant robot made of a very durable metal. It is larger than a medium-sized tank, and it will destroy anything in its path. Thorns are entities in the Void that take the form of raptors that are very tall. Their skin is spiky, and they can dive underground and attack their prey from underneath, making them incredibly stealthy. The last two entities are the level 29 Kraken, which I explained in the past, and the Eye, which I mentioned earlier. The Eye is just a giant eye that turns humans into the Corrupted. The Eye loves the Corrupted, but if they don't listen to the Eye, this entity would unleash a lot of chaos in the Void. Now, I would never know why you'd want to enter the Void, but if you want to, you can find a cut in the air that appears glitched like a tear in the universe. This acts like a portal leading to the Void, which I mentioned earlier. There is no escape, so if you enter this level, good luck. In summary, the Void is an endless black and purple expanse of land on a floating island or surrounded by many others. Many unique entities lie in the empty expanse, and there is no way to get out. The next episode will talk about a popular level in the Backrooms, which is level 389. Until then, I will see you in the next episode.